It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Hi, and welcome to Books with Bill, brought to you by booksbythebushel.com. We are remembering Mr. Rogers today in a very, very special way. Did you know that September 28th is Fred Rogers' Good Neighbor Day? Well, it is, and I thought we would spend some time with some of our neighbors here around town and to see how they affect our lives. You know, though, it's a little nippy, so I think I'm going to put on my windbreaker. You might want to put on one too, and we'll go and see our neighbors. Sound like fun? We're at the Versailles Healthcare Center, and with me is May, and I found out that May is originally from Troy, Ohio. And May, you were telling us what some of your favorite things are, and you have a favorite activity that you like. And what is that?
I do like to bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't get much of that done here.
Well, I'm sure you'll get back to it.
Oh, I
pretty
surely
soon.
will.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me too that you like it when some of the area school children, your neighbors here, because the school is just behind the center here, that you like it when they come in and sing. Is that right?
Oh, I do. I do. They're so cute.
And did they come and talk to you a little bit?
Yes, some of them do. All of them don't. But
And I guess you have a lot of friends here at the healthcare center, don't you?
yeah, I've made friends.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a little neighborhood in itself, isn't it?
That's right. This is our neighborhood.
Well, May, we've just really loved being with you today, and I hope
thank you.
You have a great day and have a good day with your neighbors.
I will.
All
Thank
right,
you.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. With me now is my friend Carrie, and she's here at our local bank, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how banks help our neighbors. What can you do for your neighbors here, Carrie?
Well, we do a lot of things for our neighbors. We help them with everything that they do in life. Like, for example, we help your families buy homes for you to live in. We also help families buy cars for you to drive in. We help them plan for the future, for you, your future, and their future. We also help them with their personal banking here at the branch, just depositing checks or your money.
What services do you have for our little neighbors, the children?
For the kids, I'm sure you all have a piggy bank at home, and you fill it up whenever you get chores done from home from mom and dad and from your grandparents. Once that's full, you can bring that money into the bank and put that into your savings account and start saving for later.
What's your favorite part of your job here?
My favorite part of the job here is helping everybody who comes in that has a need to do something, and at the end of that service, they actually leave very happy. So that is my favorite part of the job.
You're a good neighbor. Well, thanks, Carrie.
Thank you.
I'm with Danielle at the post office, and she has a fun job. Danielle, how do you help your neighbors?
How do we help our neighbors? We deliver their mail, their packages, and send out their packages to their loved ones in letters.
You know, we were talking about things that you do for the little boys and girls, and you were telling me something very special you do at Christmas time.
Yes, all the kids come and visit the post office to mail their letters to Santa, so they can ask for what they want for Christmas.
And you put a special box out front.
We have a red collection box we put in our lobby so they can come in, and then we bring them in and give them a tour so they can see how their letter gets to Santa.
Isn't that fun? Well, what's your favorite part of your job, Danielle?
Interacting with the customers up here at the window, getting to know the community.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Danielle, for being with us today.
Thank you.
I'm with Dr. Brad Bruns. He's a veterinarian and a neighbor of mine. And Brad, you mentioned that you've decided at a very early age that you wanted to be a veterinarian.
Right, I decided, I always told my dad since I was probably old enough to walk and talk, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. And since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I grew up on a dairy farm. And then I was always out with the cows. If they couldn't find me, they went out to the barn, and I was always out there checking on the cows and taking care of the calves. And And as soon as there was somebody trying to have a calf or having trouble, I was out there trying to pull it, and my mom would yell at me and say, just give her time, give her time. Well, let her try on her own first. So.
Do you see a lot of children that come into your practice here?
Oh, all the time. Yep, there's lots of little kids that come in and you still take candy out of my candy dish, which that's what it's there for. So.
Yes, we don't see very many dogs and cats chewing bubble gum, do we?
Nope, not really.
Well, what is the favorite part of your job, what you do?
Probably one of my favorite parts is when probably people bring in new little puppies and kittens. You know, kids always have to get their little puppy or kitten, and they're nice. You know, the kids are all excited, and the puppy's nice and healthy, and wagging its tail, and checking them over, and making sure get them dewormed and vaccinated so they stay healthy.
You know, I bet sometimes when a little boy or a little girl brings a sick puppy or sick kitty in, they're probably pretty anxious and upset. What are some ways that you kind of put them at ease?
Oh, just let them know, you know, try and tell them, the puppy or kitty's going to be better, or we're helping them out, or just the other day, someone dropped off a dog for surgery, and the little boy was crying because he didn't want to stay overnight for surgery, but we assured him it was going to be okay, and give him a piece of candy, and let him go.
What's your favorite part of being a neighbor here in town?
Well, it's a wonderful town. I was born and raised here in Versailles. Went to grade school, high school here. Left for 7 years to go to college and came back. So I've always been in Versailles. I love Versailles. It's a great town, great people. So I just really enjoy all the neighbors and knowing everybody. I can go walk down the streets and almost know everybody. So.
Well, you're a good neighbor, and we're glad you talked with us today.
Well, thank you. Thanks for talking to me.
Well, that's about all the time that we have for today. But make sure that you check out all of our books about being friends and being good neighbors. I'm Bill McIntosh, remembering Mr. Rogers on this special edition of Books with Bill, brought to you by booksbythebushel.com. Read a book today, and as Mr. Rogers would say, won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor?